Hi Capricorn, this is going to be your reading from June the 1st to the 15th. I hope everyone is having a nice day so far. I just want to say thank you to everyone who was patient with me last week when I didn't do the readings because we got a new puppy. We were just welcoming him into our home. He's doing really well. As you can see, I'm in a new location as well, just because his pen is taking up my old workspace. But you know, we do it for the people that we love. How I do my readings, I'll start with the Angel Oracle guide here, move on to traditional tarot, and then back to Oracle at the end. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising, because you could be in that energy as well. Okay. Let's start off with your Angel Oracle. Compassion is your card this week. Your message. Your angels are wrapping a light of compassion around you at this time and guiding you to let go of conflict or the need to prove your point. The more you resist and fight, the unhappier and more drained you will be. Pointing out mistakes or mishaps or concentrating on negative traits or actions of others will only hold you back. Do not let the unjust actions of others block your experience of joy and freedom, and take time to review where in your life you may be feeling held back or even consumed by frustration and anger, and ask your angels to shine their light upon you and the situation. Changing how you see yourself will help change how others see you. Angels are surrounding you at this time and encouraging you to see yourself through their loving and holy eyes. All of the ups and downs that you have faced, all the insecurities that you have overcome, and all the setbacks that you have moved beyond are testament to your resilience and strength. So have the compassion and respect for yourself. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to love and treat yourself the way that you would want to be loved and treated by others. Then your own actions will be mirrored back to you by those around you. So ask your angel guide to help you be more compassionate toward yourself. All right. Let me just, give me a second to just pull some tarot cards here. A lot of Judgment card coming out here. Okay. Let me just feel this energy that I'm feeling. For Capricorns, please. It's interesting because I don't have the Justice card out here yet, but I am feeling this unfair, unjust kind of energy with you. I don't know if we're going to have to kind of revert some plans because maybe something happened. I just feel like with the Six of Swords energy in reversed, there might be delayed plans that you had here. Maybe you decided to go on vacation or something. Maybe you decided there's something that you were going to, maybe you're going to move to a new house or, you know, move somewhere else here, or travel or get away for a while. But I feel like there's a situation that happened that caused a little bit of financial burden. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse here, which means some kind of money that we were banking on, hoping for, maybe this being a raise, maybe this just being money, you know, coming in from a job or something that we did, that we were really banking on to maybe do this thing here, didn't really come through the way that we wanted it to. Capricorn. So you're just like, I was like really hopeful for that money, or that job was going to help me with something here. But we do have the Judgment card, which means just kind of, you know, it's judgment time for you in a way. It's like, how are we going to kind of see this situation for ourselves? I feel like you just got to kind of, you know, put it in the hands of the universe, put it in the hands of your angels here as well to help you through this kind of situation that you are feeling at this time, because it can feel a little bit limiting financially. I don't know if you're feeling like stuck financially, or you feeling like you have to watch your spending a bit with this Two of Pentacles in reversed here as well. But I feel like you're like, yeah, by this time I was hoping to have that money in, but it's just looking like that's not the case. So I might have to reel in a little bit of my spending here, but I'm also feeling a little stuck. I'm feeling like I can't move forward because of my finances here in a way. You do have the King of Pentacles coming out, which is earth sign energy, which is Capricorn energy here. This is someone who is, who is wealthy, someone who is abundant here. I feel this energy with you of getting on your way to this. I feel like you are going to get to your financial goals here. I feel like you are going to maybe get where you want in your career as well. But it feels like we're almost repeating a pattern in something here with the World card in the reverse. It's just like maybe we're not feeling like we're expanding enough, or feeling getting worldwide attention for something. If it has to do with the world, if not, Capricorn, it just feels like you might be going through the same cycle with work here. So I feel like they're just saying, when times are tough, be compassionate to yourself here, give yourself that self-love, that self-care. Don't be so hard on yourself at this time, especially if it's maybe troubling financially for you. We do have the Knight of Swords here, so again, it's just this energy of feeling stuck with you where you are, not feeling like you're kind of moving forward. I want to see if there's kind of this energy here what will help you out of this, energy of feeling stuck. Can I just get some clarifiers on that? Hermit card, Virgo energy going within. Open to possibilities. Okay, yeah. It seems like you're connecting to. It's funny because I think Taurus got these exact combinations together with the Hermit card and the High Priestess, which is kind of like Virgo energy for both, but it's kind of connecting to our intuition. It's kind of taking the time to kind of isolate ourselves, maybe to go within, to listen to ourselves, to kind of explore ourselves in a way. And I mean that in a way of being like, okay, what it is, taking the time to be like, what it is that I actually want. I'm just going to spend an hour and sit here and just think about things and reflect on things, or I'm going to meditate for an hour and just really kind of get within my body and really figure it out, maybe what it is what I want, or what my gut is really telling me to do at this time. I have the Seven of Cups here, which is again options and opportunities here. It's basically being like confusion. I don't know which way to go. But I said this in my readings on my TikTok here as well. I was like, sometimes this can be a good thing. Sometimes it could be like, here, there's 7 open doors here. I don't know which one to go. Maybe I'll try one. If it doesn't work out, I'll go to the next one here. Don't let this confusion stop you from taking action. It feels like you are at a crossroads in a situation. I don't know if you feel like maybe you're going backwards in something, or you're just like, oh, I'm just done with this. Whatever it is here, it feels like a lot of this is career for you, because it's talking about kind of like our finances. But it feels like you are at a crossroads moment. It feels like you're at this moment where you're just like, all right, something needs to change here. I need to start switching something up, because obviously this kind of road is not working for me. Whether it be, working with a certain person that is not paying you on time, whether it's, finding a job that maybe pays you a bit more and leveling up that way. I think just like taking the time of solitude, taking the time for yourself to just reconnect is going to be really important and help with some of these kind of not knowing kind of this kind of confusion that we're feeling, or this feeling of being stuck. It's funny, I got the, I'll get there in a bit, because there's other cards before that, but we have the Queen of Cups in the reversed here. And this is the card of compassion. This is the card that I am seeing of, a mother and her newborn baby, and how much she cares, she loves, and she nurtures it. You see how intently the Queen is looking at her cup here, right? And when it's in the reverse like that, it's just saying we're not giving ourselves that love. We're not giving ourselves that compassion. We're not giving ourselves that be like, hey, maybe we are going through a really tough time. Or hey, maybe some things are out of our own control. But what I can do in this situation is be compassionate towards myself and be like, I'm trying to do the best that I can in this moment. Because I feel like when we're harder on ourselves, when we don't realize, how hard we are being, feeling like we should be better, or feeling like we should have known something or done something differently, it just doesn't really help us at all. being like, hey, maybe this was a learning lesson for me, I know what to do next, I'll move on, or being like, you are human, you make mistakes, Capricorn, that's okay. Be more in that energy for yourself here. Be like, you know what, I'm going to give myself love, give myself compassion at this time, and try to do the reverse instead of beating myself up or being so hard on myself here. I do have the Death card coming out sideways, which is Scorpio energy, which means upright or reversed. Death in reversed is this energy of repeating old things, not letting things end here. When it's upright, it means a clear ending of something. So, with the World card also being in reverse, talking about repeating cycles here, is there something that keeps happening or repeating for yourself that you are noticing these couple weeks? Maybe it's just like, every time I try to go for this promotion, I don't get it. Or, I'm banking on something that I'm hoping for, but it wasn't a for sure contract, or it wasn't a for sure I'll get this value, so I spent a lot of money. Whatever it is for yourself here, I feel like you're going to choose to end a certain cycle with yourself that you have about things. I want to pull one more card because I want to see what this kind of cycle. Yeah, we have the Fool card popping out, and it talks about fresh beginnings, fresh starts for you. I feel like you are entering again, like I said before, this new cycle for yourself. And this new cycle is going to be a little bit more freeing. I feel like you're going to be a little bit more in the energy of kind of youth and excitement. You're going to be like, you're just going to be like, I'm open to anything now. I'm opening myself up to the world. I'm opening myself up to different possibilities here as well, and just kind of going out and exploring, and maybe I'll fail and maybe I'll succeed, but that's okay because I'm in this kind of energy of this kind of Fool card. People are like, oh, the Fool, what a fool, but it's in a more of a freedom kind of stance with this card. I have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, which is where you want this card, because it feels like whatever we were feeling like left out in the cold by, whatever we're feeling like we won't be able to obtain, it means that we will here, and it feels like you're just in the final stretch of it with this with this kind of 10 of Wands. What I was saying about the 10 of Wands before, I got the number 9, which is interesting. I don't know if you're life path 9 or something, but the number 9 came up. I was like, why is the number 9 coming up when it's the 10? But it feels like this 10 is kind of like the final push. It means like you're carrying a lot right now, Capricorn. You're carrying a lot. So be compassionate about yourself with that. It's like a lot's happening, maybe a lot of changes, maybe a lot of things are trying to break, maybe job stuff is happening. So just be compassionate with yourself and move forward that way. Okay, the 10 turns into the 1. I'm telling you, there is going to be this new beginning for you here, even if you don't see it in these kind of 2 weeks. The Hangman in the reverse is just saying we're feeling a little bit of impatience with it. We want it obviously to be resolved now. We want to be out of this space. But it's just the reality that you are in the space at this current time. That's just the reality of it all. You are moving out of it, so just trust that, okay? Alright, so the Starseed Oracle you got this week was Star Keeper. Cosmic ancestors see the light by staying grounded. You're an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor the seed of your light in a unique way. You've likely been incarnated on Earth for some time, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about a long-awaited shift in the planet's evolution. We're at a tipping point now. The survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head, and the more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more helpful you will be. The more you will tend to the flames of your own heart, the more love you will anchor on this planet, and the wisdom of the stars is imprinted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more wisdom is seated here. You may be called to be in different places in the world to anchor this light, or perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location. You may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. The more grounded you remain, the more stable Earth's energy will become, and the less reactive humanity will be. You're here for a double mission, to grow as an individual and as a part of a larger collective that brings about a shift in frequency. Trust that you can be in the world but not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. I acknowledge that I am a star keeper, and I choose to anchor my light and stay grounded as possible, especially when times are rocky like this, right? And how you stay grounded is also bringing in this compassion for yourself. The energy oracle you got here was anxiety, which makes sense in this reading, especially again, like we're talking about financial stress. The woman on this card is filled with anxiety, worrying about something that causes her a great deal of discomfort. Receiving this card upright may indicate you're experiencing a time of increasing stress, perhaps even a situation that you find yourself brooding about much of the time. However, you will notice that the scene out of the window, the storm in the distance, is perhaps even moving away. Whatever is going on, this card is telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. This is what we were talking about at the bottom here with this 5 of Pentacles coming in the reverse, and the 10 of Wands. You're at the fine. It's the end of it that's happening for you. Whatever is going on, this card is telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. Brooding and fretting will never solve things, so trust in yourself and in your process. And when you live with a relaxed heart and mind, you're far more likely to receive the solutions that you seek. And this is kind of coming in with the Hermit card, right? Coming in with the High Priestess. You know, when you take that time to yourself, when you take that time to regain your energy here and go within, I feel like you'll find the answers. You actually got a double card with your energy this week, which is Envy in the reverse. This card in reverse heralds a great time of joy and appreciation. Your choice to shift your focus from future longing to present gratitude creates a significant difference in your energy field and moves out in a dramatic way, in a radiant way, to attract more to you. You know that you can keep your eye on future goals without losing sight of your present gifts. So continue to release any old feelings of envy or lack whenever those thoughts or emotions come up. You're well on your way to a completely gratifying life, and your genuine acknowledgement of value within and around you will only keep drawing more value to you. I let go of lack. I look at the blessings in my life, in joy and satisfaction. I am glad. All right, Capricorn. I know maybe it's something that a lot of stress is going on right now, but it feels like the storm is going to clear soon for you. Okay, this was your first month reading. I hope that helped.